Everything that we do competes with the endless information on the internet. What do I mean by that? I'm going to quote Bo Burnham here, comedian, brilliant genius. And he says that going to bed at night, it is the endless information of the internet versus the inside of your eyelids. And that's terrifying. And we expect the children to be able to self-regulate through this environment, and we're not able to do it ourselves. So exactly what's going on? Well, the thing that's going on is that we are now in a new realm, or in a new world, essentially, where it is no longer the survival of the fittest, the hunter-gatherer. It is now the survival of those who can self-regulate, those who can claim their attention, those who can navigate bullshit. Now, what do I mean by bullshit? I mean it quite in the literal or the academic term, which is when the truth stops mattering. Meaning that lies are overt lies, but you still care about the truth because you're manipulating the truth. But bullshit is when you're watching advertisements and it's like, you know, beautiful people and beautiful products and whatever it is, and we all know it doesn't work like that. And yet, what do we care? Bullshit is the internet going through whatever Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever your platform is, and looking at all of these beautiful lives, looking at these performances, these high energy YouTubers who is like, oh my God, and now we did, and here's a challenge, and you can get a prize if you just do it too, and like and subscribe, and whatever that energy is, that I can only do for 10 seconds. But we're into a new age where it is the person who is able to claim their attention that's going to win the game, or is going to be able to at least lead themselves and navigate themselves as the world and the big patterns kind of play themselves out. It puts you in the best position, or it at least makes you a conscious agent when everything's moving to potentially be in the best position. Maybe not, maybe you're going to be in a worse position, but you will only be in the middle on the average with the masses if you cannot claim your attention. So how do we do this? How do we claim our attention? Well, meditation, breath work, but meditation. Again, so you sit with yourself in silence and you just focus on your breath. As thoughts come in, you put an ing word to the process and you watch the thought pass. And it is simply a spotlight. And you're just like, okay, in the spotlight is breath. And then these big masses, these big shapes come in and they take up and they cast a shadow on the spotlight. And you just label the shape. That's a triangle, that's a circle, that's a square. This is me worrying, this is me fantasizing, this is me remembering. Whatever the process is, you label it and you let it pass. And then you come back to your breath. This will be the most important muscle for the next century. And there's a load of other things it does as well. It makes you a better communicator, it makes you a better listener, it makes you a better participant in different stuff, but let's not get stuck on the theory or the practices. Today, I just want you to sit with the fact that every aspect of your life is competing with the endless information of the internet. This is what ADHD taps into, or this is what has created it or made it worse, depending on your philosophy on what that condition actually is. But when you are not engaged with your relationship, when you are not engaged with your health or your fitness, when you are not passionate about a side project or a side hustle job, whatever it is, when you are not drawn to go outside and explore and meet with friends and do all of this, that is because your threshold for what to do is the endless information of the internet. And as we are just potential seeking creatures, we seek potential and energy. It's like we get some nice food, ooh, energy. And it was done all nice, man, the energy that went into that. The painting, beautiful, the energy and the potential that it creates in me, beautiful. We can go abstract, or it can simply be fuel to move and build a house. Okay, energy being used there to create the potential of a house, which is the potential to be a home. That is what we seek. Potential and energy, everything gets reduced down to that. The whole game of life can be said to be about that. Or it can be said to be about the actual game itself, as in play. And sometimes we might give up potential and energy for play, but side note, that's getting into the weeds. What I want to leave you with is that everything, how you wake up in the morning, what you eat, the attention you pay to what you eat, you pay attention. It is a cost, it is a currency. The attention you give to your partner, your family, your friends, the attention you give to the draw, the urge that you have, that everyone has for adventure, to go out and explore and just enjoy the wildlife, whatever it is. The urge or the necessity to clean and organize and whatever that is. All of these different drives and motives. Go through your day. Literally let's go through the day. Wake up, breakfast, go to work, lunch, chat with colleagues, come home, chat with family, sit down, watch TV. That is like, the 90s nuclear family kind of stereotypical 9-to-5 job and routine that goes around it. That I don't know if that exists it definitely doesn't exist as often. It's not as common, and it's not exactly the North Star we're all aiming towards anymore. But every one of those steps now is competing with endless information of the internet. So your how you wake up in your morning routine and how driven you are for that, maybe you've claimed that. How you travel to work and how you arrive at work, maybe the internet claims that. Driving in the car, it's natural. How you perform at work, I don't know. How you speak to your colleagues, I don't know. How you arrive home from work, how you enjoy your dinner, how you have the family time, how you help out with chores and with homework and with all of these things. How you relax in the evening, how you relate to your spouse, to, again, children, family, friends. And then how you go to bed. The inside of your eyelids seem like nothing compared to the endless information of the internet. And that's totally natural. But you're going to have to reclaim nature. You're going to have to reclaim attention, and you're going to have to navigate bullshit, navigate the distractions, navigate this ocean of information. It used to be that the hunter-gatherers, those who could gather the most information, were leagues ahead. They were eons ahead. And we built ourselves, our biology built itself for that. But we are in a new world. Now there is endless information all the time. And it is down to us to reclaim our attention and to recognize all that and recognize we will not get all of it. It is very literally impossible. Therefore, we will only get a slice, and therefore that slice we have to weigh it up against our finite needs of food, of connection, of sleep, of health and sunlight and exploration and every other desire that we have. But just sit with the fact that everything is competing with the endless information on the internet. That's the resistance. Everything that you're not feeling it, that's the resistance. That's what's raised our threshold. Maybe, potentially, maybe it's all just an idea. But that is what I'm going to leave you with this week. I hope you've had a great week. I hope you're looking forward to the week to come. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.